Morning, everybody. Good morning on this Christmas Eve. That's one day of December. This is the day we shouldn't be here. This is the we shouldn't be here show. I'm Roger B. Say hi to Mr. Rob Atkinson.
Hello, good morning.
Rob Atkinson, of course, wearing the Clark Griswold hockey jersey. Very nice. Nice. There you go. You can see it. If you're on Facebook, you can see it. That Griswold right across there. You could just picture you looking out the window, making comments about what you see out there.
Hey, you check
our morning.
Hey, you check our.
Anyway, something was full, I think, that day.
Yeah.
Also, say hi to, here he is, back from another busy night of restaurant touring. Say hi to Charles Fraser.
Good morning.
I tell you what.
It's almost over, Charles. Oh, we're getting there.
I was meaning to talk to you about scheduling our Christmas Eve party tonight.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can go shop somewhere.
No kidding. Is there opening tonight?
No.
Oh, no.
No, we're closed, actually.
Really?
Kind of pie pick up, gift card, that sort of thing.
Wow. Look at 2 o'clock.
Well, 2 o'clock, we're closed for service. We'll go for pie pickup.
Okay.
So there's last minute gift cards.
So don't show up at 2 o'clock for lunch. Show up maybe 1:58.
1:58. No, we're like fine 2 for lunch.
Hey, what's this special today?
Ain't no special.
2:01.
Closing. That's professional.
I've always felt a little strange if you show up at a restaurant right at closing time, and knowing that everybody that's going to be helping you really just wants to get out and get out of there.
Famous movie called Waiting. You ever heard of that?
No.
Ryan Reynolds. Back in the day.
Oh,
very
Waiting.
accurate. That's such a great movie. It's an accurate depiction of restaurant.
Okay, gotta add that to the list. It's called Waiting.
I love so nice.
I love the scene of that movie where the woman's just having a meltdown about her food and back to the back, like, we have them,
right.
Fill in the blanks there.
Well, the great thing is when they're watching the clock and they close it.
Yeah.
And it's like 9:58, and everybody in the kitchen is watching the second hand. And then somebody comes in at 9:59, and they're like, "Oh!"
Hi. Welcome. Can we help you?
Table for 2.
Sure.
Right this way.
We're having someone meet us.
Yeah.
We need 6. We need 6 tables.
Exactly.
Oh. Well, there you go. Well, it's good that you're open today, of course, and shut down, of course, even of course all day tomorrow, and then open again on Thursday.
Boxing Day, Thursday we're closed as well.
Oh,
yes.
You're closed Boxing Day. We're doing Christmas and Boxing Day.
Well, I would do a lot.
Not that Boxing.
Box. No, it's
every day is Boxing Day back in the kitchen. What do you mean?
Stabbing Day, all kinds of stuff.
Wow, there's a story I want to talk about.
Well,
restaurant.
Anyway, leave that alone.
Restaurant violence. I like that. Restaurant workplace violence.
We could have a year of shows on restaurants.
Well, that's good. That's good though. So I guess that's reasonable. I mean,
Well, I mean, the theory behind having the 26th off is that you get the 25th. There's no time to rest because everything's so crazy and frenetic. I mean, you're running around going to different homes, things like that.
Yeah,
a real day of rest. 26,
and then come in for a nice weekend of operation.
Crazy weekend again.
Well, so have to schedule our Christmas program on Friday.
Oh,
I think we're still booked. Yeah.
We'll make it for you, Roger.
Let me ask you this: if we have our Christmas program 2 days after Christmas, do we get 50% off on the food?
50% off. Good, like Christmas decorations. Yes. Same thing. You'll buy a tree now. Yeah.
Is the menu half off?
I bet you. How much would you pay for a live tree after Christmas? They get one half price.
Well,
tough sell.
We've got these. Well, they stop marketing them as Christmas trees, and they become fish bedding.
Right. Yeah.
Go throw them around the lake for fish habitat. Yeah. We'll let you have them for $2. There you go, $2. Come get all you want. There you go. It's that day that we haven't really planned a big show for you today because it's kind of like every other day, really. You're the ones that plan the show, and we appreciate that. Today, though, is that day we will take requests for Christmas songs and play them if we can, if we can get the time in.
Sing along.
No. And in keeping with tradition, fellows, and when I say tradition, only for the last 16 years, we will end the show by reading from the book of Matthew and Luke some passages about the Christmas story. So we'll end the show with that.
Excellent.
And,
Love it.
So we'll do that, and then to close it with the song we usually use, and I'll give you, you guys tell me. We usually end it with Christmas in Dick.
I don't know me.
We read the Christmas story and then play Alabama's Christmas in Dixie, and off we go. So if that's all good, that's how we'll end the show. Huh? Yeah.
You'll have Christmas in Dixie.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't mind saying Dixie. I don't think it's a bad word. I hope that's okay.
Dixie?
Yeah.
I don't know that it's a bad word.
I mean, if it's a bad word, I'd have to say, when I saw Mrs. Labriere, I had to say, hi, Mrs. Labriere.
Yeah.
Didn't say hi, Dixie. Yeah. That's a whole local, it's a local story.
All right. There are many of these too.
There is. I bet there's time today, if you really need to, go to Battery One Source and get that battery for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, batteries not included. So who has them? Battery One Source. Go see our folks. It's funny that there's a play on that little rabbit you see about advertising batteries. Don't be a dumb bunny.
Don't be a dumb.
No, be a
Go
smart
to Battery One Source.
That's right. 2618 North Frontage Road in between exit 152 and 153. At batteries for every need and description. And you can get them tomorrow. Stop by today and get them because you don't want to be without tomorrow morning. Of course, you can give them a call 601-693-800. Of course, they've got battery tenders, maintainers, cables, and test your batteries for free. If your cell phone's broken, bring it by for that quick fix. 601-693-1500 from 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, but probably not tomorrow. That's Battery One, your one source for batteries.
That's a good choice. In fact, I don't know if I'll do it today, but I do have to go and get a battery. So, battery, you find out that you own too many vehicles. I'm not talking about nice vehicles. You got different operations. You got four-wheelers, you got golf carts, you got regular automobiles. You find that you get too many when you're seeing, every month. I gotta go get a new battery. So I got to do that, though. That's just all right. I'll be there sometime over the holiday week.
There you go.
That's what I'll do. All right. Well, let's see. We have two requests of songs, guys.
All right.
We got those yesterday because one of them was from Zane Royal. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
He'll be happy that you're wearing
I'm wearing my hockey shirt.
your Moose. Who are the Moose, by the way?
I don't know that.
It should be the Blackhawks, but I think they went.
Yeah.
They went all Griswold.
Yeah, they went all Griswold with it. So
That's pretty cool.
Especially Blackhawks.
I
I
love
like
it.
the Moose instead.
They went all Griswold. I love that term.
The Moose
I like that
that's old.
That's right. So should we just go ahead and bite that bullet right now? Play some.
Me.
Yeah, we can do that. Robert,
You're done.
Merry Christmas from the family. Robert Earl Keen, requested by Zane Royal. That song coming up to you right now.
Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at a Christmas party. We were drinking champagne, watching homemade alcohol. Little sister brought her big boyfriend. He was a man again. We didn't know what to think of him. Come inside, police knock it out, police knock it out. Brother Ken brought his kids with him. The drink from his first wife and the identical twin from his second wife, Mary. Of course, the brought us to White Cow. The talk all about that. Chain smoking while stereo plays. Going out of love, out the first poet. Walk the turkey, turn the ball game on. The top of the read is where the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick back store. We need some ice and an extension cord. A can of beef dip and some diet and rice. A box of tampons, some more girl lies. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family home. Brandon Rita drove from Harlem to Jim. I can't remember how the kid put it out. But when they tried to plug the motor on in, they blew out their Christmas lights. Cause David knew just what went wrong. So we all waited out on our front lawn. We threw a break around the lights came home. And we sang Silent Night, Silent Night. Oh, call the turkey, turn the ball game on. Make the bloody berries, cause we're all send somebody to the stop and go. We need some celery and a can of baked snow. A bag of lemons and some dead Sprites. A box of tampons, some same hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the flag.
There's Robert Earl King putting the fun back into dysfunctional.
That's my kind of Christmas right there.
Oh, man. Do you see a tear in the eye of those kids?
That's my kind of Christmas right there.
Oh,
Sir.
Took you back to the days you were married, right?
Well, I don't talk about that. That was the first time.
Your first marriage.
Yeah, that was the first one.
All right, Zane, there you go. You asked for it. You got it.
It's a good one.
And it started us off this morning here. Oh, my goodness. It's a good morning. And, of course, just to show you, it's interesting. I was thinking because the other resident of Sucalina who calls here regularly
Right.
requested Mary to know.
We got two.
And I'm just saying, you can see the difference between all the citizens of Sucalina. You got Merry Christmas from the family by one, and then Mary to know by the other.
So it's a diverse population.
Is it diverse?
Go together.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you'd like to request a song, you're welcome to do it here at 601-485-9191. 601-485-9191. That's our talk line. You can request it right here. What do you think, guys? Looking at politics, should we just get our canal back?
Is it our canal?
I don't know what the deal Jimmy made back in the 70s.
I don't know if we can just take it back. What about Greenland? We do that?
What
Do we want? We buy Greenland?
why are we going to run out of ice?
I don't know. Maybe Greenland.
Well,
We need some more Greenland.
it's
It's not Iceland. It's Greenland.
it's funny because
I know.
I said it's green and
Yeah.
Greenland is white. I know.
You got to mix it up. I
It's-
want to name the other one.
Yeah.
Whoever did that.
Well, they didn't have bifocals invented. I guess maybe when they were trying to name it.
They were
Comments.
blind.
Yes. There, which one is Iceland? That one right there. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
One's Iceland. So no. Named him wrong.
Yeah. Well, if
Now.
there's a fear that we're going to run out of ice here, that'd be good. We could always
Those should have ice. I mean,
chip
and
away.
green, for that matter. Green ice? I don't even know.
Green ice for St. Patty's Day. No, evidently there's this. From what I'm gathering from the news that I'm hearing, it sounds like that China is going in and trying to, I guess, put investment into various parts of the transportation belt around the globe, and then if the countries that they're investing in can't pay for it, they just simply take the facilities over and say,
It's
okay,
ours.
we don't look. You don't have to pay us off. We'll just take control of it, like airports, things like that. Maybe canals. So, I don't know. I haven't studied enough to know whether the Panamanians or whoever has been in control of the Panama Canal have broken their agreements or whatever. But I guess allowing foreign influence to come in and control or invest or have leverage on the canal, that would be a national security issue.
Strategic importance, of course. I think 5, 6, 7% of the shipping of the world goes through there. So pretty significant amount. It doesn't seem like much, but that is a lot. And if they gain control of it, then what does that mean for us? But I don't understand why American ships, because we did build the canal. Now certainly we ceded control back to Panama. Why we don't get at least a break, some kind of deal, because just an American flag ship is going through because we built the thing.
Here comes the people that dug it. All right.
Oh, through cheap. Half price. Half price.
Half price for you.
2 for 1.
They talk like Asians. They will.
Yeah, they might actually. A lot of them down there.
I don't know. If the Chinese got control of it, it's a possibility.
You're not allowed no more.
One time.
You've been in lock for an hour. You just go now. Look at us. All right. I just thought about that. I was never for the idea of, it's kind of funny how the government over time, in times past, how they've become so conscientious about what we can afford or what we can't. I guess the idea that we can't really afford to keep maintaining the Panama Canal, maybe that was the reason why it was offered up and say, we'll take that off of our national expense, just get rid of it. An example that I studied, Mar-a-Lago, the home of Donald Trump.
One of his many, yes.
That was built by Marjorie Merriweather Post of the Post cereal fortune back in the 20s. And when she passed away in the 70s, she willed it to first to the state of Florida, and I think eventually to the national interior. So it became a national, her idea, she wanted to be a White House, a Southern Post, for dignitaries. She was always throwing parties, and other dignitaries came there. So, but it was going to cost the government back in the 70s about $1 million a year to maintain. Okay, $1 million is a lot of money back in 1970. It's a lot of money right now. And I would love to have $1 million. If I could just have $1 million, that'd be great. But the government, for some reason, took a conscientious, we can really justify this. Nixon said, we give it back, gave it back to the state. And which time in 1985, an investor comes along and says, hey, I bought it. Ends up buying it for like $5 million. And now he turned it into what we have nowadays, Mar-a-Lago. So why it is, I guess the point is, why it is all of a sudden, the government picks and chooses how we're going to be. Oh, we're going to be conscientious. We're going to be saving in this part. And it's like,
I mean, the Canal and Mar-a-Lago are
I'm using that as an example.
The Panama Canal, I think, brings in about $5 billion to the Panama.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of revenue on the taxes going through, a lot of fees, things like that. So I would think that it would be self-sustaining as far as, just the fees that generate, you would be able to maintain it fairly effectively with $5 billion annually.
And plus too, with all these tariffs that are going to be coming too, like to countries like China. You could
put a tariff on the virus.
You could substantially maybe manage that better if you put all these tariffs that he's talking about doing. We'll see how that all works out. But we'll see what happens. But when he mentioned that in the speech the other night in Phoenix, I was like, I never heard this before. This is odd.
Whoa, here, this is right out of the field here. What are we talking about?
You can see it now. We'll take it back.
Panama Canal is wonderful. It's great, but it's the American Canal.
It's the American Canal.
Canada, we're going to make it the 51st state. Yes, it's going to be one.
Well, that'd be second then. But number 52. Panama.
Panama. There it is. I was just curious. It deserves a study. I mean, will it happen? Probably not. It's just, it's out there.
Well, I mean, what would that even look like? Will we go down there and take it over? I mean, by force? How does that even?
I think it'd be a paper thing because if they can show legitimate malfeasance or breaking,
we don't have any plans to take over Canal. I mean, yes, we did build it.
Let's take over Panama then. Let's go. It's just
let's go south.
After all, it's just a little isthmus. It's a little isthmus. It's
just a little landmass.
Oh, you gotta be nice.
Gotta be nice. That's right.
There's some people who live there.
But it's from what I understand from them, it's a very beautiful country.
Sure. You got a nice canal.
Well, yeah.
Is that good fishing down there?
I think you can catch some grouper and some snapper down there.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyhow, well, I've been in a bit of a mood because of the fact that we have passed the winter solstice, so we're going to be getting more daylight here in the hemisphere. So I'm kind of excited about that. So that happened. Last weekend we had the winter solstice, as they say. So I'm kind of glad about it. I like more daylight. So. Sorry that Australians are going to start losing their summer, but we're going to take it for a while. We're going to take a quick break here for Mornings in Meridian. We'll be back. If you have a Christmas song you want to hear on our show this morning, you're welcome to call in 601-485-9199 to do that, or talk about any other thing.
Airline saying it's having some IT issues, and for a short time, it grounded flights in the U.S. This comes as millions are under winter weather threat alerts, with freezing rain, sleet, and light snow expected across the Northeast and the Midwest, threatening those holiday travel plans.
What we're currently looking at is temperatures down in the mid-20s or so, 31 degrees in New York City. Now, if you live a little further south, unfortunately, and this could be some of the biggest problems, D.C., Baltimore, up to Philadelphia, this is a little bit warmer, which means all ice. Big travel trouble for folks who are trying to get on the road.
That's Fox's Adam Klotz. A police officer is dead after a shootout at a grocery store in Greensboro, North Carolina. Officer Michael Brand shot before the suspect tried to run, but
thanks to their help, multiple partners, the offender is in custody, and there is no threat to the public.
Police Chief M.J. Harris, America's listening to Fox News.
Or drugs on at least 20 occasions. I'm Jennifer Scordo with Your Money Now. Here on a busy Christmas Eve travel day, American Airlines had all of its flights grounded, all of its U.S. flights grounded due to an unspecified technical issue. As about 20 minutes ago, the stop was lifted and flights and bags were finally boarded. The next Mega Millions drawing that happens tonight is an estimated $970 million. A single ticket will run you $2 tonight. However, in April of next year, a ticket will cost you $5, and that represents a 285% price hike in real inflation-adjusted terms. The Food and Drug Administration announced that the active ingredient in Eli Lilly's weight loss drug Zepbound is no longer in short supply. This could prevent compounding pharmacies from making and selling cheaper versions of the drug in the next 2 to 3 months. Futures are mixed as the Dow Industrials finished up yesterday 66, Nasdaq was up 92, S&P 500 up 40.
Join Mark Patrick's seminars. Lose the weight or stop smoking guaranteed. Early bird special, only $49.99. Seminar Monday, January 6th at the Holiday Inn Meridian. Weight loss seminar starts 5:30. Registration 5 p.m. Stop smoking starts at 8 p.m. Registration 7:30 p.m.
Looking to update your current office equipment? Call Purvis, your local hometown copier dealer.
We take pride in taking care of you. For your business and your office needs, come see what we can do.
At Purvis Business Machines, we take pride in taking care of our customers. Whether it's sales, service, or supplies, we're ready to exceed your expectations. We're a locally owned, authorized Kyocera copier dealer. We offer the full line of Kyocera digital copiers, color printers, and MFPs. All of our Kyocera products are amazingly affordable, and our skilled technicians can fully connect these devices to your existing network. For more information on how Kyocera can streamline your office imaging, call Don Lucas at 693-COPY. That's 693-2679.
We take pride in taking care of you.
Purvis Business Machines, providing service, not excuses, since 1979.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now. Save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
You can now listen to WALT on your desktop computer by visiting WALTmeridian.com.
I want to handle. Thought about the Hallelujah chorus. And then,
I like it.
that's good.
Different.
It's Mornings in Meridian. It's a Christmas Eve show. We're sitting here. We just take requests, and they're coming in by text and by phone.
They're coming in.
I think Handel would be looking for his residual check, don't you think?
Oh.
Fine, you can use my pay me the money.
That's why I put the description on Facebook this morning. We do not own the rights.
Handle
Get a handle on that.
Handel would say, public domain.
It's on you.
Public domain. What is that? We're glad you're out there tuned in to Mornings in Meridian. A big thank you to our good friend Charles Crane, who was left out in the cold on our doorstep.
On the door loud enough.
We missed him. We missed him, but he did leave a box of donuts on the table there.
Wait. You left him on the table.
He left them on the outside table.
Okay.
It's the smoker's table.
Oh, this table.
Yeah, we have a smoker table. That's
on the box it says you deserve a donut.
Hey, and I took one. I thought it was right, and I said, "Yeah, I'll take it."
You really deserve one.
Yes,
What did you do to deserve a donut?
I
today?
skipped breakfast.
Is that okay? That qualifies.
Yeah, I think if you skip breakfast, you deserve a
Holiday
donut.
calories don't count.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Or don't count the holiday calendar.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever. Either way, works the same way.
All right. Well, let's say a big thank you to those who make our show possible throughout the year. And we love to be able to talk about the Magnolia Restaurant. Because guess what? Some of your favorite restaurants might be closed, but the one, your real favorite, is going to be open. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 365 days a year.
And 66 on leap year. You know?
There you go.
Well, they never close. Never. You know, if you have plans tomorrow, well, make plans to go down to the Magnolia Restaurant inside the Queen City Truck Stop. You know where they are. It's 150. It's so easy to find. And they're serving Christmas dinner all day long.
All day long.
That's right. They're also open today, by the way, as well, because you know what? They never close.
No locks in the door. No need.
No locks. Red beans and rice. Fried chicken today. They got chicken livers. Fried. They got turkey and dressing as well. So they've got it all. And if you're working today, you got a lunch hour, call 614-202-5259. By the time you get down there, it's hot and ready to go. Bring it back to the office and enjoy homemade cooking from the Magnolia Restaurant inside the Queen City Truck Stop. Open tomorrow, Christmas Day, exit 150. Go see 'em.
All right. Well, we had a request from Charles Crane.
Okay.
Bring us donuts.
Here's just my thinking. If he brought donuts, if he went to all the trouble to go through the donut line, bring the box here, leave it on our doorstep, I think we should probably play a song.
Yeah.
And that's right. There's no one out in the parking lot looking for payment, so that's good. So he paid for it.
Not for the donut.
But
That
he
other
tells-
guy owes some money too.
But he's got Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby is the greatest. He's got it down as the greatest Christmas song of all time.
That's a good one.
So what do you say we give it a try?
Let it roll.
All right, here it goes.
They told me a newborn king see our eyes gifts we were Yes, now see her as well see our feet with your glory. So we when every child must be made and not all is to him all that I pray my wish will come true. I spoke my eye on your childhood. I see the day of glory. I see my day when man could live in peace again. And he's love. Yeah. Can it be?
That was Bing and Bowie.
Bing and Bowie?
Bing and Bowie. That's right. That's a good one. That is. So good pick there, Charles. Thank you for that. Charles Crane out there at Crane Employment.
So you bring us donuts, we play a song.
We play this right. Bring donuts, play a song. Hey, listen, your little song, you got
to bring the donuts.
Pastries of all kinds.
Pastries. That's a good point. We'll take sausage biscuits too. Apple fritters. Now,
now, when you think about growing up at Christmas, guys, I know you go back to we're all now old enough to have heard just about I think every Christmas song ever.
Sure.
So going back to when you first were remembering Christmas as a kid, what was one of the songs that stood out for you as a favorite?
Probably growing up in Dad's church, probably the one I always loved, the choir did was "Oh Holy Night." For some reason, I've always been kind of gravitated toward that one. So
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's
I like
a beautiful song. It's heard it performed in a lot of different genres. It's just the word, it's a lot of meaning to it. So just growing up in church, a lot of those hymns are always. That's kind of the one I go to.
Mm-hmm. It's a familiarization there. You hear it. We hear it when you're young, and then you go. Very good. Charles, did you have one that kind of comes to mind?
Well, Away in Amaze is always kind of what you learn as a kid. Although the English version is a little different. But I remember one time we had in when I lived in New Jersey, we had a hymn book that was blue.
Yeah,
and that was I think green or something like that. So they'd always they put a little note which hymn book, because you got
Blue
number
book, green book.
right? And so they, one year they had in the bulletin, "We three kings of Orient are blue," and so that's what, right? It was
We three kings
of Orient are blue.
The kings become blue. What is that about? What do they mean?
Look at covers that from childhood. Remember,
There wasn't enough room in the bulletin.
It was like 11. I was like, "Oh my god!" My dad was like rolling his eyes, like, really. Just sing the song.
maybe there was a blues version.
No, there was blue.
Maybe there's a blues version.
Blue.
We were on. We're riding like
Where exactly were they from?
We're following this stuff. That was all we get. Let's get BB King does three Kings. There you go.
Or singing the blues. Yeah.
There you go. Good stuff. That's I guess the one that when I was younger, what became I'm like you. As I got older, I did gravitate toward the old Holy Night. But I guess early on, I remember just simply Joy to the World. That was because it's whole congregation,
all the boys and girls,
and everybody. No, not that one. Not the
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Not that one. No. Yeah, Joy to the World. The Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every that kind of stands out as an early favorite. But probably out of the hymn book, I just love "O Come, Emmanuel." That nice, quiet.
And Tracy, that's the only one we sing before Christmas.
Was that right?
Yeah, and then after we sing Christmas songs because that's when Christmas begins. The 25th.
Okay.
But anyway,
yeah, okay.
So
because it's the Advent, you have the baby is born, and now we can celebrate Joy to the World. The Lord has come, right?
Exactly, because they hadn't come yet. But,
so how long do you do that? After
2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, how about that?
And then we've got Epiphany after that. So I don't know. I need an Epiphany.
All right. If the
church calendar,
if the father from St. Patrick is listening,
nice. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'll be going to confession. See you this afternoon again.
So, Charles, I heard you on the radio, my son.
Well, it's not Irish. That's okay. He's Indian.
I can do that. I can do that.
I mean, feel free, but I'm not going to.
Not going to disrespect the Father. All right. Anyway, the point is, it's interesting when you think about these childhood. And one song that just kind of, I think it's Going Caroling one time as a kid, and the ladies were singing. There's a song in the air, there's a star in the sky, that kind of thing.
Well, I always thought, a couple of things. Good King Wenceslas, because that's tough to say. Good King Wenceslas.
Yeah, I think that's why you don't hear that a lot today.
What is that?
Good King Wenceslas. I bet he drives a Prius.
Good King Wenceslas and his Prius. He's got a fleet of them.
You can save that for our next sponsor, by the way.
We could,
Let's. This is probably a good time to talk about the good folks up the road. If it's not too late, folks. If really seriously, what would happen if you showed up in the driveway tomorrow with a brand new Toyota for that special one? That's at Doc's Toyota. I mean, why not? Huh? What do you think?
Well, I think it's a good idea to do it. They've got all kinds of 2025 Toyotas up there. They've got the Corollas, the Camrys, the 4Runners, the Priuses.
Free eye.
The
King Wenceslas drive.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That stuff. And of course, a few Land Cruisers, good looking people, and they always have a very large, I might say, huge selection of pre-owned inventory, all through the rigorous multi-point Toyota inspection process. All you got to do is take that short drive up to Philadelphia, Mississippi, and look at all of their inventory in person, or you can check it out online at docstoyota.com. You can even purchase the vehicle online. How cool is that? Now every dealership seems to have a deal. You know, toaster oven, an air fryer. Who wants that stuff? I tell you what, there is no deal
like a Doc deal.
Yes,
that's right. All right, it's Mornings in Meridian. We'll take a break. We'll come right back, and we'll probably play another song. We'll probably get Benny's song in here. I think we should.
Yeah, he has his own song.
Yeah, it's
Benny and the Jets.
Benny.
Benny. That's not a Christmas song.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
If you win first place in the 2024-25 Big Brook County Bow Division, you'll receive a Husqvarna handheld power tool from Perry's Tractor, a $30 gift card from the Rusty Barrel Wine and Liquor, and a deer shoulder mount from either Murphy's or Atkins Taxidermy.
Your local weather forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Local weather now. It's a cold start out there this morning across eastern Mississippi, western Alabama, but enjoy the clear sky, the sunshine today. It's going to be our last sunny day. Got a new storm system approaching. We're going to stay dry and clear, highs in the 60s today, but then tonight, after midnight, clouds are picking up. We'll have some scattered showers tomorrow for your Christmas day. Christmas, mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Matt Steinberg with Meridian's News Talk leader, News Talk 102.1 WALT FM.
Meridian News Talk is 102.1 WALT FM. Meridian online at WALTmeridian.com and live on the mobile app.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now, save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Meridian, your baby boy will live on. Meridian, that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters. Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This God you deliver will deliver you. Mary, you know your baby will give sight to the blind. Mary, you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand. Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels cry? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. The blind will see, the dead will hear, and the dead will live again. The pain will leave, the dark will speak, the pain is Mary, did you know that your people is Lord, Lord, Mary, you know your baby boy will one day rule the nations. Did you know that your baby boy heaven's perfect land? This sweet time, your home is the great
What?
Mm.
Okay. There you go. Gave a little bit. Married new. That was requested by our mayor, the mayor of Catalina, Mr. Benny Campbell. 601-285-9191 if you have a song you want to play. Some are coming in here. The Holly Jolly Christmas here coming up. But also some other ones like
my wife wants to hear Bob Rivers.
Bob Rivers?
Yeah, we got to play Bob Rivers.
Well, next hour you should put her down for that one. How about that? That's the 12 what?
12 Pains of Christmas. need some laughter.
That'll be it. Well, we're glad you're out there. Of course, I want to thank our listeners out there. You know, Benny, he got that in yesterday because he said, hey, he always likes to hear Mary Did You Know? And that's just, you know, Mark Lowry, of course, is known for doing that, along with the Gaither Trio. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah. I tell you what else. Well, you know, you could be traveling to Grandma's house, or maybe Grandma could be traveling to your house and dodging reindeer, but something could happen. A rock could come out of one of the reindeer's hoof and hit the windshield and crack it.
Or you might just hit a reindeer.
Or that.
Yes. And
Not that.
well, you know, if that does happen, and if it's something else as well that causes a crack or a nick in your windshield,
Where would you suggest I go?
The only place to go. There's only one place to go. Goes to Adam and Adam. 8 A Glass, 217 22nd Avenue, also known as Steel Award.
Help.
Park. Just 2 doors down from the Meridian Children's Museum is where you'll find the #1 glass replacement company here in town. Have been 10 years running. I think they know what they're doing at this point. 601-693 Glass is their number. They're open 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. Probably not tomorrow, though. I wouldn't think so. A&A Glass, Adam and Adam, whether it's just a nick or a crack or you need a whole windshield replacement, they're the guys to do it. They'll work with your insurance company. They'll beat any price in town. Fast, friendly, and efficient. A&A Glass, 217 22nd Avenue, 601-693 Glass.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's mornings in Meridian. Anything that politically that has jumped off of the news cycle today that we want to touch on?
I know
we go to the top of the hour.
I know one thing. I don't know if you're watching Fox and Friends this morning, but they had that family. I believe they were from South Carolina. Out of the 37 folks that were, I guess, were pardoned, had their sentences commuted to obviously life in prison. Boy, they were
3,800.
Yeah, 3,800. But it was a dad and his 2 daughters talking about their mom getting murdered by this guy, and they said that the only time that the administration had ever talked to them, like maybe a 10-minute like teleconference, and it wasn't even Biden; it was like the staff. So they've never heard from Biden. They said he didn't make this decision on this. This was staff members that made this decision because they released that big statement yesterday, and but they were pretty darn frustrated with. I don't know if you saw it, Roger, but they had a few choice words from the president.
I did not see that, but I can only.
The dad was like, "He doesn't even know how to tie his shoes." I was like,
Well,
whoa! But yeah, they were pretty upset by what happened yesterday.
Sure.
So, but
okay, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, just the inconsistencies of the stance on abortion, and then letting these folks. I mean, it's just all over the map. But you could just tell they were pretty darn frustrated with the process.
Well, I think the inconsistency also of letting some remain.
Yeah,
because of the severity of the attack. Well, it's like who's to judge that? You're for it or against it. I mean, you don't say that the one crime is not as heinous as the next. So yeah, I can understand that. I didn't see the interview, but
yeah, I mean, it was a father and his 2 daughters, and between the 2 daughters, they have obviously children, and that's they'll never get to know their grandmother, and it was just pretty tough around Christmas time to get the news.
Even more reprehensible that he hides behind his Catholicism and says that this is the reason why, because of the sanctity of life. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine if that's your conviction, but that also applies to abortion, and so it has to apply across the board. Either you believe that or you don't. And so,
come on.
Yeah, there you go. The inconsistency.
Of course, it's all about what's politically expedient for you.
He is pro-life. He's pro-good life. The best life he can get for he and his family.
Pro-ice cream at this point. I think that's about it.
Pro-ice cream.
I will say one thing about the Bidens. One of my favorite things here lately, I don't know if you saw this or not, but the First Lady was some little function or whatever at the White House. It's been a few days ago. This video has been everywhere where she says happy holidays.
Mhm.
And there's a child, don't know how old the little kid is, but says happy Christmas. And she goes, oh yeah,
That
happy
too,
Christmas.
right.
It's like,
Mhm.
what, are you scared to say it?
You
I
know,
mean, come on.
we have the season because it's connected religiously. I mean, come on.
But she just says happy holidays, and a small child says, no, happy Christmas. And I'm like, oh boy, you just got
Well, of
trolled
course,
by
the happy
kids.
holidays has been the trend for the last decade at least.
Happy holiday.
Oh, wow.
Happy holiday.
Somebody would
Let the
I just thought it was funny that a kid trolled her.
That's great. No, and I said, why not just say, hey, we're honoring everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. I mean, is there another? Is there a Ramadan later? So
there's one for. Don't the Hawaiians have one that's a little different? I don't know.
Melikimaka.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got to play that one more time today.
We'll do it.
I got to do that.
I can't swim, Clark.
I know that. It's exactly why I'm putting in a pool, Eddie. Exactly why I'm flying you down here. We're going to take a break for Fox News. Stay with us.
Early Christmas Eve drama at airports nationwide. I'm Dave Anthony. Fox News, a technology issue for American Airlines, preventing flights from taking off.
Earlier this morning, American Airlines requesting ground stops for all flights. Reuters reporting that the FAA now says the ground stops are now lifted.
Fox's Lillian Wu. FlightAware reports there are now more than 1,000 flight delays in the U.S., with snow also an issue in the Northeast. There are only 26 cancellations during what AAA estimates is a record holiday travel season. The U.S. has launched another attack in Syria following the opposition rebel takeover of the government.
U.S. Central Command says the military conducted a precision airstrike in Syria that killed 2 ISIS operatives and injured another, while also destroying a truckload of weapons. The airstrike in the Deir ez-Zor province was once controlled by the Syrian regime and Russia.
That's Fox's Ryan Smells. President Biden has vetoed a bill called the Judges Act, which had bipartisan support in Congress, but now the president says
the House passed a bill in a hurried action, leaving important questions unanswered. The president also says the Senate's lack of urgency confirming judges undermines the motivation for the law. The Judges Act would create 66 new federal judgeships spread out over more than a decade. It passed the Senate unanimously back in August, but won approval in the Republican-controlled House only after President-elect Trump won re-election.
That's Fox's Jared Halpern. Speaking of the House, there are reports President-elect Trump isn't happy with House Speaker Mike Johnson after last week's last-minute government funding drama. Republican Congressman Eric Burlison tells Fox Business,
Donald Trump took a bullet to the head. He survived all these lawsuits. He's the greatest comeback in political history, and the American people gave him a mandate. We need to back President Trump, and if President Trump is going to back Johnson, I'm sure that he will be the speaker.
America's listening to Fox News.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
You said bye-bye to big government. Now it's time to trim the fat from big wireless. Pure Talk gives you the exact same service. They use the same cell towers, the same 5G network. You get better customer service, and you pay half the price for the exact same thing. Get unlimited talk, text, 15 gigs of data with mobile hotspot for just $35 a month. Make the switch. You simply dial pound 250, say the keyword save now, save an additional 50% off your first month. Pure Talk, America's wireless company.
Former President Bill Clinton is in a hospital this morning in Washington, D.C., the day after Clinton, who's 78, was admitted with a fever. He is said to be in good spirits, undergoing medical testing. A man's behind bars in North Carolina where Terrell McMillan is now charged with first-degree murder after what happened inside a Food Line in Greensboro.
The shooting occurred inside of the store at approximately 11 p.m. Fatally wounded Officer Haran.
Greensboro Police Chief M.J. Harris says Officer Michael Haran was responding to reports of an armed man in that grocery store, and that gunman fled. leading to a manhunt and chase until McMillan was captured. On Wall Street, stock futures not moving much before a short day of light trading on Christmas Eve. The market will close at 1 p.m. Eastern the day after Dow and NASDAQ gains. The controversy simmers over transgender athletes in sports. Texas suing the NCAA.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, in a statement, said having transgender athletes in women's sports would violate the state's Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Paxton claims athletes born as men competing with women tricks fans who pay to see women compete. The action seeks an injunction to not allow transgender athletes to compete in the state of Texas or against teams from the state. The NCAA did not directly comment on the lawsuit. Its president, Charlie Baker, told Congress this month he knew of fewer than 10 current competing athletes who identified as transgender. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
On Monday Night Football, Green Bay blanked New Orleans, the first shutout of the NFL season.
Listen, I love this team. I love this energy, and we got something special here. We just got to keep building on it. All right?
Back on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Green Bay Packers head coach Matt LaFleur addressed his players in the locker room last night after the Pack scored a 34-0 shutout win over the Saints. That sent Green Bay into the playoffs for the 5th time in 6 seasons.
That's Jared Mack. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
The truth and nothing but. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
And I said this last night. Legacy media, and I said journalism was dead in 2007 and 8. All these conglomerates, all these big newspapers, New York Times, Washington Post, you name them, all of them. ABC, NBC, CBS, all of them. You know, all these fake news, channels together combined. They threw everything they had at this man to destroy him. And Donald Trump has defied every one of those critics, and he's still not only standing, he's standing triumphantly. I mean, it really is an incredible thing.
Keeping you on the straight path. Later today, it's the Sean Hannity Show.
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. For almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. And at abacuspays.com, we've created a free policy value calculator so you can find out the worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value from your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Why pay more for prescriptions? Stop overpaying and start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on singlecare.com, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
Local news now on 102.1 WALT Meridian.
I'm Cash Matlock with Queen City Newsfeed. Here's what's happening. Around 2 p.m., Newton police officers responded to reports of a shooting on West Church Street, where they found 2 juveniles, a male and a female. The female, who suffered a gunshot wound, later died from her injuries. The male juvenile was unharmed. One person of interest is in custody. Multiple agencies, including the Mississippi Highway Patrol and the Newton County Sheriff's Department, responded to the scene. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Newton Police Department or Crime Stoppers. This is a developing story. In the city of Meridian, the boil water notice issued for the area from Virginia Drive to Church Avenue up to A Street has been lifted. And the Lauderdale County Road and Bridge Department has announced that all satellite drop-off locations will be closed on December 24th and 25th in observance of Christmas. Regular service hours will resume on Thursday, December 26th. The department extends its warm wishes to the community, wishing everyone a joyful and Merry Christmas. A new historical marker honoring James Meredith was unveiled Friday in his hometown of Kosciuszko. Meredith, 91 years old, integrated the University of Mississippi in 1962, facing violent opposition. At the ceremony, he reflected on the significance of the day, calling it, quote, the most important day of my life, end quote. I'm Cash Matlock with Queen City Newsfeed. For more news updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook or visit our website. And if you'd like to send us a tip, you can send an email to tips@queencitynewsfeed.com.
We want to hear from you, Meridian. Call now, 601-485-9191. Now, back to more Mornings in Meridian on News Talk 102.1 WALT.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business and working overtime.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning to Meridian, the Christmas Eve show, the show where we really shouldn't be here. Has somebody sent the boss the, hey, look, Christmas Eve, really? Do we need to be here?
You go right ahead here. You go right ahead and try that.
No, we're glad to be here because we're playing Christmas music. We're having fun, getting into the spirit of the season. Roger B, along with Say Hi To. Yes, they do more than just decorate their cars out there at Meehan. They decorate trees and porches and everything. They really go all out in Meehan. Say hi to Rob Atkins. That's it. And of course, here he is. He's going to close the restaurant tonight, tomorrow, and even the next day because he needs a little time off too.
Yeah.
Our good man Charles Frazier
Just need some sleep. Just a little bit of
just a little sleep. Going to sleep all the way until like 6 o'clock, are you?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Open too. Looking forward to that. Maybe 6:30.
That's good. So family coming together for the opening of
Already up here. Yeah. Kids are up here. So got everybody here. Mother-in-law on the way today.
Oh.
And then I'll go retrieve the folks from the preserve. They're being preserved. Like the jelly of the month. It's the preserve.
I like the retirement center named the Preserve. That's where I want to live. I want to live where I'm going to be preserved.
Right.
That's exactly right.
And then they move you to the embalm.
Oh,
or is that how they preserve you? I don't know.
No.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He did that. He did that.
Well.
Oh, mercy. It's Mornings in Meridian. We got a lot going on. Of course, taking your calls and requests. We've got we got a request for Holly Jolly Christmas. Burl I've got him queued up here. And
Burl.
We've got a request for the 12 Pains of Christmas.
I've got about 15.
And for this song to be truly, truly meaningful to you when we play Bob Rivers, you really just need to be kind of just navigating through the parking lot at Walmart at Bonita.
Oh, God. No one needs to do that.
And listen. So everybody, drive up to the just drive through there,
right?
And you'll hear the 12 Pains of Christmas.
Yes.
Oh my! But in the meantime, let's thank our great sponsors. Again, Christmas shopping can be done at great places like Trucker Supply.
You know it. Yeah, if you haven't bought anything yet, go to Truckers. They got everything you need. Making a Trucker Supply Christmas. It's your one-stop shop for all tools. They got kinetic tools, like analog on steroids.
I use them.
Pump you up. And of course, a full room in the Milwaukee Tool Super Center. They've got
That's a good way to put it.
Thank you. They've got everything you need. Of course, Milwaukee Tools are made right here in the state of Mississippi. They ought to call them Mississippi Tools, but they don't. It's called Milwaukee. And of course, they've got all those cordless tools that have interchangeable batteries. So you're buying a whole system, and of course, the quality is second to none for Milwaukee. And they've got Yeti as well. Who doesn't want a Yeti mug for Christmas?
Yeti.
Indeed. Go get a Yeti. 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 That Trucker Supply 519. I went south right next to the Golden Arches. You know where they are, making a Trucker Supply Christmas this year.
How nice it would be if your name was Eddie. Go get a Yeti, Eddie. You serious?
I'm ready for a Yeti.
What if your wife's name was Betty? Go get a Yeti, Eddie.
Hey, Betty, get Yeti, a Yeti. Go get a Yeti.
Well, yeah, we better stop.
I said
I can just hear the eyes rolling out there. All right. Well, we'll just stop that right now. But it was fun. It was fun. There is a grammatical, I guess, device that's called. I don't know what it is. Rhyming.
All that.
That's the grammatical
Not
device.
sure. I mean, sounds
Let's
like
go to the phones. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Glad you're here.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are y'all doing today?
Fine.
Well, you should know. We played your song.
Already did it.
I officially have the Christmas spirit now.
Oh,
good deal.
Oh,
Good deal. So you were listening. That's good.
That's it. And I can't get Christmas spirit until I hear that song on the radio.
And of course, the song requested by Zane we played earlier was what was it? Merry Christmas to the family. That's right. That's right. Merry Christmas from the family. That's right.
Zane, I'm wearing.
That's what the head was.
Zane, I'm wearing my hockey jersey today.
Which one you wearing?
Griswold.
It's a Griswold Christmas one.
Oh no, you need to wear it.
No.
Well,
one thing I'm impressed about hockey jerseys is they're not tight fitting. They got plenty of room so you can throw punches and fight. You got a lot of room to fight in these
there and everything like that. Yeah.
That's right. Got to have all that armor under there.
Yes.
But yeah, it's now my team never should have been in the playoffs. Now the playoffs, they're out of the playoffs. It's hockey time now. So.
Hockey time. Hockey time. Well, there you go.
From now till June.
So y'all open today working?
Till lunchtime.
Lunchtime, and then y'all shut the doors.
Yeah, for some reason, that bunch of banner orders come in today that have nothing to do with Christmas. But I'm like, yeah, we'll get them out.
There you go.
A lot of banner orders.
So it's a banner day over there.
Banner day. At the graphics
Banner
guru.
day.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're in the Christmas spirit. I hope that Ann is as well, and Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Buddy's definitely in the Christmas spirit.
Are you going to celebrate with some Christmas spirits?
Yeah.
I thought.
Okay. He loves his Christmas. It's Christmas hamburger.
Hamburger.
Christmas hamburger. Very good. Well,
So you say, Buddy, you want a hamburger? And he just looks at you like you do. You say, hamburger? Like, oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We look at you like you're when you say that. The holiday burger.
Well,
I guess that's a new feature at one of the fast food restaurants.
Hamburger.
Well, glad you're in the spirit. Thanks.
Get man to learn Buddy language.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's got a completely different language. So, but yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody from me and Ann.
Good deal.
And
in case you were wondering, folks, we want to, before you say that, I just want to remind folks that Zane and Ann were married on this show on October 11th of this year, and this is their first Christmas as husband and wife. So we wish you all a very Merry Christmas as a couple there.
Well, thank you very much. It'll be a very enjoyable one. We're going to sit around and do nothing.
Love it.
That's the best way.
Dr. Royal came to visit over the weekend, so none of the others can make it down. But anyway, so got to spend some time with Dr. Royal the other day, so that was really cool. She normally doesn't get around very much. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you were able to see her. This is your daughter you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. But she's in Memphis now.
Oh, okay. So getting closer to home.
Yeah, but she's trying to go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's hopefully her next stop. So.
We'll wish her the best. Whatever she wants. That's what, just like you said all your life. Whatever you want. Whatever she wants. That's what we want.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. Whatever you want, get your work for.
You taught her well. All right, Zane. Have a Merry Christmas, buddy.
You too. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right. Good job. All right. We're going to play this Holly Jolly Christmas requested by listener Tammy. So we'll take another call on the other side.
Have a really holly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a really holly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, yes sir, once for me. Have a holy jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. Have a holy jolly Christmas, and you walk down the street. Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, yes sir, once for me. Have a really jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
All right, there you have it. That's Burl Live on that one.
Classic.
Classic. And that goes to listener Tammy. Regular listener, thank you for doing that and requesting that song. And coming up, we're going to be talking about the 12 pains of Christmas. And again, we invite you to drive up to Walmart and go to the parking lot there and be listening on your radio.
It's
That
not
could become
better yet, go. I think you just walk down the aisle. Walmart.
Yeah.
Bring the radio with you.
We could start a petition. We could just have people flock to the
I wonder how
Walmart
many
parking
people are actually be working at the cashier counter.
lot. I need help with
Like
checkout
two,
number 3.
one maybe.
Oh man, there you go. I want to thank usually Santa is pretty good at this, but every once in a while those reindeer, when they hit that roof, they come into a sliding stop and mess up the roof. So just get a new one after this Christmas and call Martin Roofing.
That's right. After Santa lands and leaves, you need to inspect your roof for damage, and Martin Roofing are the guys to do it. I'll come by and inspect your roof for free, 601-485-5920, and give you a free estimate on those repairs. You know, they've been doing roofing right for over 30 years here. Locally owned and operated, licensed in the state of Mississippi. They take pride in standing behind their work. Start through cleanup. I mean, cleanup, it's like they were never there, except you've got a brand new roof and it doesn't leak. And there's no evidence that it was there.
Nice.
Call them today, 601-485-5920. That will get you in touch with Doug or Stacy, and they will be happy to help you with all of your roofing needs. You know, you don't think of a roof as a nice Christmas present, but you know, if it's leaking, it makes a great Christmas present. Give them a call today, 601-485-5920. Martin Roofing.
There you go. All right, let's take a quick phone call and then we'll play a song. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Lefty checking in. Merry Christmas, please, Lefty.
Well, Merry Christmas to y'all. I thought I would interject a little political humor into the show.
It's about time, Lefty. It's about time.
Interject on.
Yeah. I saw something on Facebook 2-3 days ago, and they had a picture of the White House with about 3 U-Hauls in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to comment. I said, "Good riddance. Too bad they can't move out before Christmas." And I wish we could get the Trumps in there before Christmas. It would definitely be a Merry Christmas week. It's a shame we have to wait till the 20th.
I'm kind of eager to see how much respect or disrespect Melania Trump gets in this administration. You know, last time around, do we call them mainstream press anymore, or do we just call them those other news outlets that just really were not?
You mean
they
more?
You can call them the declining news outlets.
They weren't very kind to the First Lady, and I think, she is the epitome of what America is supposed to be, and that is somebody who comes from another country and does well, and
Comes legally.
Comes legally.
Legally.
Yeah, that's right. She's the poster child of proper immigration.
Yeah.
And she's not afraid to show it either. She loves this country.
Right. So anyway, that's going to be interesting because even the White House, when she does the Christmas trees and decorates the White House, we'll see how that all happens with,
Probably won't happen.
No. She I don't know.
I think she's probably the prettiest, one of the prettiest first ladies we've ever had, even beat Jackie O.
You don't say. Oh, my word.
Martha Washington. I mean, wow. Come on.
Meets Eleanor Roosevelt.
I'm sure we'll see some negative stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever they can dig up on it, they're going to do it. They won't ever learn that, the American people don't want to listen to it. They just really don't.
Yeah, you're right.
At least that's what they voted that they didn't. They're tired of it. Yeah. And, I'm glad to see a couple in the White House that loves this country and that are proud to be here without any exclusion.
There you go.
Good
Good stuff.
Anyway, I'm listening in, enjoying the music, and
what's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song always got to be Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh yeah, we played that one earlier on the bumper. Not on the show today. There you go, Lefty. I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised. There you go. All right. Well, Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for the call, sir. And we'll be off tomorrow, but join us again on Thursday.
We got to have Hash call in today to give us our Christmas blessing.
Easy.
If he's listening out there, you need to call in. Time's running out.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, you too. All right, thank you. All right, here's requested by listener Nikki.
The first thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is finding the Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, rigging up a lights and finding a Christmas tree. The third thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The fourth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The fifth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The sixth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, facing my in-laws. I hate those Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up lights and finding a Christmas tree. The seventh thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, still keeps you naughty, facing my in-laws. Sending Christmas cards. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to rig up these lights. And finding a Christmas tree. The eighth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me. Farmer for Christmas. Charity, what do you mean you were making out these cards. You just give me a beat, huh? But we have no extension cords. Finding a Christmas tree. The ninth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, finding parking spaces. Donation. Facing my in-laws. Writing up a Christmas card. Hangovers. Now why the hell are they blinking? I'm finding a Christmas tree. The 10th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me. Battery's not included. No parking spaces. Get a job, you bum. Facing the in-laws. Yo ho, banding Christmas cards. Oh, jeez, look at this. One light goes out, they all go out. Finding a Christmas tree. The 11th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me. Still giving special. Battery's not included. No parking spaces. She's a witch. I hate her. Oh, I don't even know half these people. Who's got the toilet paper? That's flashlight. I will do it. Christmas tree. The 12th thing at Christmas has such a way. Singing Christmas carols, TV special. Batteries not included. No parking. Yeah. Gonna make them dinner. I'm thinking of this, isn't it? Shut up, you. Fine, you're so smart. You ring up the lights. Everybody Christmas tree.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Nikki, for what's truth is.
Very
Thank you.
accurate. Very accurate.
That describes it to a T. And if you happen to be driving around the Walmart parking lot while you listen to this song, that just adds so much.
And you're also
The parking space one is accurate on that one.
No parking.
Oh, mercy. Or fender bender up at Walmart parking lot or anywhere, go to Premier Paint and Body Shop after Christmas and get your car repaired.
That's right. Over 30 years providing the best auto body work at quality paint jobs here in Meridian, located conveniently right next to Johnson Dodge on Highway 39 North. They'll give you a free estimate. They'll work with their insurance company. Of course, all of their work has a lifetime warranty. No job is too small, whether it's a ding and a scratch or something much worse. And of course, we'll do auto body repair and painting and auto body glass replacement as well. Give them a call today, 601-482-PAINT. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. That's Premier Paint Body. They are the premier paint shop here in town.
All right. Be sure and do that. We got Fox News coming up. So let's take a break for that, and we'll be back. Stay with us.
After all American Airlines flights were grounded for a while this Christmas Eve morning due to a computer issue. A storm, meantime, moving through parts of the Northeast.
Winter weather advisories have been issued across interior New England, where snowfall totals could exceed 6 inches. Lighter snow is expected along the I-95 corridor. Large cities like New York and Boston will see at least some snowflakes. Further south from Philly down to D.C., warmer weather will bring in some freezing rain and ice.
Meteorologist Adam Potts. President Biden signs the defense budget passed by Congress, including a pay raise for lower-ranking troops.
The measure also stripped language allowing transgender medical care for children and military families. That triggered strong opposition from Democrats and the president, who says no service member should have to decide between their family's health care access and their call to serve our nation.
Jared Alpert, America's listening to Fox News.
I'm Jennifer Sporto with Your Money Now. Tonight on Christmas Eve, one lucky lottery ticket could celebrate with a Mega Millions jackpot nearing $1 billion, the largest prize ever offered in the month of December. The grand prize for today's drawing ballooned to $970 million. A jackpot winner could choose to receive the money in payments or will take a lump sum estimated at $439 million. Toyota's first electric vehicle in the U.S. market is getting a lot cheaper for 2025. The BZ4X compact SUV has slow charging times and a maximum range of just 252 miles, which limits its appeal. So they're slashing the price by $6,000. According to a recent study surveying American consumers on fast food prices, as Shake Shack is having the most overpriced menu. The study conducted by Preply, Five Guys followed in second place. Futures are mixed. The Dow Industrial finishing up yesterday 66. The Nasdaq was up 92. S&P 500 up 43.
'Tis the season of wrapping gifts, celebrating with family, and Christmas music. That's right, Meridian. You can now listen to nonstop Christmas music on 106.9 The Eagle.
That's nuts roasting on an open fire. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Last Christmas, give you my heart.
Nonstop Christmas music now on 106.9 The Eagle. Join Mark Patrick's seminars. Lose the weight or stop smoking guaranteed. Early bird special, only $49.99. Seminar Monday, January 6th at the Holiday Inn Meridian. Weight loss seminar starts 5:30. Registration 5 p.m. Stop smoking starts at 8 p.m. Registration 7:30 p.m.
Judge Napolitano here. Can you believe the chaos we're facing today? Government is out of control. Spending is out of control, and the dollar is dying. It's just a matter of time until digital money replaces cash. It's coming fast. So you need to get educated in other ways to invest and preserve the wealth you already have. Start now by calling Lear Capital at 800-927-2400. Get their free report, The Tipping Point. Learn what rising debt and a digital dollar could mean for your retirement. Do what I did. Buy gold from Lear Capital to protect your wealth. Over 25 years experience, thousands of five-star reviews, and a 24-hour risk-free purchase guarantee. Lear is whom I trust when I buy gold. Get the report and up to $15,000 in bonus gold for the qualifying purchase. Call 800-927-2400. That's 800-927-2400. 800-927-2400.
When might you be buzzed? When you suddenly love everything.
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Oh, I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzz warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving, drunk driving. Message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
Catch Mornings in Meridian, weekdays from 7 to 9 on Meridian's News Talk, 102.1 WALT.
Oh, yeah. Some Christmas Eve serenade by Trans Siberian Orchestra. Ooh, Christmas. I've been thinking faster there. He's here. He just said, he said here somewhere.
Okay. Believe you.
Oh, it wasn't him. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. No, he said, how about Trans-Siberia Orchestra music? That's what he said. How
That's
about
what he said.
He
Or
how
did.
about-
We said it. We did it. We're done.
Retired gas pastor out there, just probably just saving all that retirement money and getting richer by the minute. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sounds like a
and
plan.
of course, a long time listener who got his nickname because he transported fuel to.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Might have been.
Could have been a double reason there, but it was because he hauled gas on the highway, put it in the
Hauling.
ground, so you could pump it in your car.
Excellent.
It's
So
morning
that's when
zimmer,
I passed the car from the ground to my car.
and
Pass it.
that's it. That's how it works. Mornings in Meridian, of course, listener Radar out there, he does that too. So we got a couple of gas passers out there. Radar and gas passer. Anyway, we're glad you're thanks for being a long time listener. And by the way, we want to thank you for calling our friends down at Purvis Business Machines because they give service, not excuses, and have been doing that since 1979.
1979. You know what? And a Purvis business machine will keep your business operating smoothly. I mean, every business needs a machine, and they've got the ones, the color scanner, printers, they do it all. I mean, it's like an all-in-one. Right now, they've got color and copiers. You can save up to 85% on those. Can't save up to 55% on anything these days. Well, you can at Purvis Business Machines. Check them out at 4505 Highway 39 North, or you can go to their website, www.gopurvis.com, and of course, their number, each number 61693 copy.
Oh,
see what they did there. Purvis Business Machine Service, not excuses, since 1979.
All right, in just a moment, we're going to play a song that's requested by Zeta, but we take a phone call. We may be getting close to where we can't take any more requests, but let's take a phone call here. Good morning. Welcome to our show.
All right, quick
Oh.
second call from Lefty.
All right,
Okay.
quick second. Go ahead, Lefty.
Okay, do you think the Trans-Siberian Orchestra might ought to change their name due to the headlines?
Oh, I think that's what they are. They're trans. I don't know if you knew that. But, I mean,
Lefty.
all
You call back
the
for that
whole
one.
orchestra. They're all trans.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's fine.
Oh,
They
okay.
play pretty good music, though. I mean, yeah, whatever.
All right.
We don't know which way they're going.
Say goodbye, Lefty. Merry Christmas, Lefty.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Y'all have a good one.
Where did they find all those trans people that could play music like
That's
that?
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the entertainment world's just full of it.
Oh. They are great, aren't them?
Bing Crosby, Secret of Christmas. This is requested by Zeta Limerick.
It's not close here when snow appears. It's not the Christmas card you sent for years. Not the joy sound when sleigh bells ring. All the merry songs children sing. That gift you sent on Christmas Day will bring the friend you've turned away. So may I suggest the secret of Christmas is not the thing to do at Christmas time, but the Christmas thing to do all year through. Will bring back the friend you've turned away. So may I suggest the secret of Christmas is not the thing you do at Christmas time, but the Christmas things you do all year through.
Your local weather forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Local weather now. We've got a lot of blue sky out there across eastern Mississippi, western Alabama. Lots of sun to track today. It's going to be the last sunny day on the way to the highs this afternoon, mid-60s tonight, down to the 40s. Clouds increase and then scattered showers tomorrow, Christmas Day, highs in the mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Matt Standard with Meridian News Talk Leader. News Talk 102.1 WALT FM.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024 by USA Today, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices. Just $189.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 500,000 happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Meridian's News Talk is 102.1 WALT FM Meridian. Online at WALTmeridian.com and live on the mobile app.
Alex became a guy thing to say.
No, we're not going to play the whole thing.
Christmas
Just coming in with this one.
All right. Intro. Fair enough.
That's fair enough. Is this a Bing Crosby Christmas or what? Oh, man. Welcome back to Mornings in Meridian. Roger, Rob, and Charles. We caught up on all of our sponsors, are we not?
We are caught up.
All right. You mentioned a song, Rob, one that was early in your memories coming up in your dad's church was Oh Holy Night. Yes, sir. I've got a version here from Celine Dion I'd like to play if I can do that. Yeah. Is that all right if we do
75 pounds worth. Bring it on.
No. There you
Powerful.
go. There you go. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, night, the stars come bright shining. It is the night of the deep Savior's birth. Long they were in sin, they were hiding till he that soul felt its worth. A prayer of hope, the weary world rejoices, for your love breaks a new and glorious morn. Your knees. Oh, he the trouble says, oh, divine. Oh, when Christ And it's made of red and shiny. Sweet hills of wood in great calm way. It all with grace of day.
Okay.
Good girl. Sang a little bit. She said hi note.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in just a second, we're going to read the Christmas story, a little bit from Matthew, a little bit from the Gospel of Luke. But we'll take this one call, and then we'll do that. Good morning, caller. Welcome to our show. Whoa. If that's an impersonation of Celine Dion, it's there we go.
Conversation.
How are you doing, Mr. Good morning. Good morning.
Have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Glad you're listening today.
Yeah, little Christmas cheer. I stopped to visit the facility my mother was in just to say hey and spread the love to folks.
Very good of you. Thank you.
But I'm calling two things. One, I'll tell Lefty, it's not a declining press with the election. The new name is the Dead Press.
The Dead Press. Okay, there you have it.
And I would also venture to say that the new president's already doing the work of the old president.
Eating the ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no. The old president's still eating the ice
that's his
cream.
work, right?
Yeah. But the newly elected president's already sending the policy. But I call to give a public service announcements to the listeners. And our listeners probably already know what I'm telling them. My reminders to make sure that they go home and tell all their family members. best observations I can give you, rut is already here, and people start getting deer.
Mm.
So my advice is when you see one, slow,
Yeah.
because another one is probably right behind it. Even though you don't see it, I've already had 2 people call that said, I saw the deer and it got out of the way, and then the other one kept running from the side and hammered the car. So there's always 2, sometimes 3.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see one cross the road, be very careful. There's probably one behind it.
Very good, sir. Thank you for that. Good advice.
Steer through the animal. Don't swerve. Steer through the animal.
Gotcha. Good advice. Good advice.
In fact, tonight, find a church. Love y'all. Bye.
Appreciate it. Oh, tonight, find a church.
Looking like a insurance agent.
I like that. Speaking of church, the Bible is read in these places and the Christmas story is told. So why don't we just read a little bit of that today, sir?
Let's do it.
All right, here it goes from the Gospel of Matthew and parts from the Gospel of Luke. Now, the birth of Jesus Christ was as follows. After his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, before they came together, she was found with child of the Holy Spirit. Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man and not wanting to make her a public example, was minded to put her away secretly. But while he thought about these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take to you Mary, your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit, and she will bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. So all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated God with us.
And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census first took place while Quirinius was governing Syria. So all went out to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Then the angel said to them, Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be the sign to you. You will find a babe wrapped in swaddling cloths, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
Boy, that's it, fellas. That's the story.
Yep.
And that's why we're having this festival this season right now.
Yep.
So with that, I'm just going to say to all of our listeners, thank you for being part of our family all through the year. And I just want to say thank you and Merry Christmas to you.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas, folks. Be safe, and we'll talk to you on Thursday.
That's right. Merry Christmas to everyone.
There's peace on earth tonight.